Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Wednesday's episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me across those socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. 0-2 yesterday, we struck out. All right, let's start with the recap. Last night was not our night. We went 0-2, losses by the Astros. They got pummeled by the Yankees. Really, despite, Framber Valdez. I mean, he got rocked, but he still had 8 strikeouts. Max Fried did not have the best night, but he just didn't give up a lot of runs and was able to pitch into the 7th inning, so we weren't able to capitalize on the Yankees' very bad bullpen, nor were we able to take advantage of the Astros' really good bullpen as they were not playing with a lead or anywhere close. We also lost to the Rangers. They blew it late against the Diamondbacks. So 0-2 yesterday brings us to 2-3 on the week, but we're still up a half unit. Nothing that we cannot recover from, and we've got plenty of chances to bounce back this week. And how about this? Tomorrow night, the NFL is back, and it feels like we've been waiting an eternity for this moment. But at the same time, it feels like it snuck up on us. Just a reminder to all of you, casual bettor, pro bettors, whomever, the NFL is where the books are the sharpest. The lines are tighter than anything else out there. And, it's one of the reasons, I remember when mobile sports betting came to New Jersey in like 2017. We used to eat in NFL, right? I mean, there were so many more markets available, from player props to first half team totals to just all these different things that you could bet. Touchdown scores were a huge part of my success in the early 2020s. But all of that's changed. At the time, there were 7 or 8 legalized states in America with mobile sports betting. Now it's closer to like 40, okay? The NFL is the most popular bet sports. It's the most bet sport on the books. And, the lines have adjusted. These books have poured their money into their simulation models. And look, I'm not saying that sports are rigged, okay? But it seems as though there's too many times where, especially in the NFL, and I feel like the NFL is probably the most extreme sport when it comes to, officials dictating the outcome of games. It is the reason why I am skipping Circa Survivor this year, the first time that I have skipped this tournament in 4 years. If you don't know about Circa Survivor, it's a tournament in Vegas by the sports books. $1,000 ticket with a chance to win $1 million. The only catch is you have to pick a winner every single week, and you cannot repeat your pick throughout the entire season. I'd rather put my money into primetime spots this year where I think that there is real value, rather than getting clipped by a senseless upset or a pass interference call. Anyways, if you're in Circa, enjoy it, play smart. I will have Circa picks on my Instagram and on my Twitter. But anyways, as I digress, let's shift into today's slate. It's not the juiciest on the board, but I've got 2 plays that I feel really good about. Let's jump right into it. We're going to head to the U.S. Open on the women's side, where Naomi Osaka takes on Carolina Muchova. I'm backing Naomi here to win in straight sets at plus 100. Here's why. Muchova has gone the distance in all 4 of her matches thus far. Every single one of them 3-set battles. Over 10 hours of court time compared to 5 hours for Osaka. The wear and tear is showing. She needed 2 medical timeouts, Muchova did, in her last round. 1 for her back and 1 for her groin against Kostiak, who really, I don't understand how Marta got it to the 3rd set and wasn't able to close out. But on top of that, she's dealing with some distractions off the court. And I just don't see how she can sustain another long physical match. And those distractions off the court, I mean, they aren't just like mini distractions. I mean, these are concerns with her ex-boyfriend showing up to her matches, essentially stalking her. I guess they had asked him to leave, or she had asked him to leave a couple rounds ago. I don't know. Lots of drama, lots of emotions, but the tennis just isn't clicking. Okay, that's the main reason for this bet. Fitness and tennis, it's not clicking. Meanwhile, Osaka is in the best form that we have seen her in years. I mean, she's dropped just one set all tournament. Her fitness looks better than ever. And I feel like the turning point came earlier this summer in Montreal. She saved 2 match points against Samsonova. And then she credited that work to her new coach. I'm probably going to butcher his name. Tomasz Wiktorowski, the former coach of Iga Swiatek. And she credited him for her, renewed confidence in conditioning. And when she's locked in like this, she's deadly. And let me remind you that she is 4 for 4 in converting slam quarterfinals into titles, historically. Okay, so the way I see this is a straight line handicap. If Naomi wins, she does it in 2 sets. If she loses, it's because she beat herself. But Muchova isn't 100%, and Osaka is fresh. She's in form. She's hungry. She's ready to reintroduce herself to the tennis world. The play is Naomi Osaka in straight sets plus 100. I also want to mention that if you are on a book that voids retirements, I do feel like this is a good push insurance here, with Muchova not being 100%, could potentially retire in the match before it's over. That would thus then void this bet. So anyways, Osaka in straight sets plus 100, 1 unit, lock it in. I will see you at the counter. Second play of the day. This is kind of straightforward. I'm not going to go too deep into this play. But let's head over to Major League Baseball. I'm backing the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line plus 125 against Seattle. The Mariners are falling apart. They've lost 8 of their last 9 road games, 13 of their last 19 overall. George Kirby does get the ball tonight for the Mariners, and he's pitched fine, but the Mariners still have not won in his last 3 turns in the rotation. This team just isn't hitting, or are they closing games out right now? The Rays, on the other hand, they're hot. They've won 8 of their last 10 overall. They're looking for a sweep here. Adrian Hauser takes the mound, and Tampa has won each of his last 3 starts. He's carrying a 2.85 ERA this season, and it gives them a solid 5 innings almost every outing. Combine that with the Rays bullpen and their urgency in chasing down that final wild card spot. They are 3.5 games behind Seattle for that last wild card spot. And I think that motivation and form clearly sits on Tampa's side. So I'm going to lock in the Tampa Bay Rays plus 125 on the money line against the Seattle Mariners. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter. Okay, today's card, 2 plays, 2 units. Let's steady the ship. All right, Naomi Osaka to win in straight sets. This one should be easy. Plus 100. Lock that in for 1 unit. We're going to be on the Rays on the money line plus 125. 2 plus money plays, both with edges in form, fatigue, and momentum. All right? I will be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. And NFL will be a major focus on tomorrow's podcast. Okay, so can't wait to see you all tomorrow. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every one of you hit each and every one of your bets. Peace.